It's official, the epic saga of Carrie Bradshaw has reached its conclusion with the And Just Like That series finale. In a surprise announcement on August 1st, showrunner Michael Patrick King announced that And Just Like That Season 3 will be the show's last, ending with a two-part finale. In Season 3's 12th and final episode, Party of One, Miranda sees her perfect Thanksgiving party fall apart as almost every And Just Like That main character backs out. Anthony needs to tell Giuseppe his feelings about their engagement, Seema is meeting Adam's family, and they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Charlotte and LTW both want quiet family dinners after tumultuous years. That leaves Carrie Bradshaw. After Carrie's fling with Duncan fizzled out and her book editor demands she give her novel's protagonist a happy, aka partnered, epilogue, our heroine realizes that living a solitary life may just be her happily ever after all. The Sex and the City sequel series was definitely polarizing, but that ending is fabulous, and deserves unpacking. Carrie Bradshaw is not alone, she's on her own. Party of One is an apt title for And Just Like That series finale, as Carrie kicks off the episode by going for a solo meal at a restaurant with robot servers, only for a human staff member to plunk a boy doll across from her so she won't have to eat alone. In other words, echoing her editor's sentiments that being alone is tragic. This is a concept that Carrie has been grappling with for almost 30 years, since Sex and the City first premiered. The key difference, as Carrie explains to Charlotte, is that 30-something Carrie thought she would end up with a man, while 50-something her is realizing that her ending might be just me. It's an emotional thing to realize our lives may end up totally differently from how we saw them, and Carrie is indeed teary about it. But throughout And Just Like That Season 3, Carrie learned through her dysfunctional relationship with Aidan that romantic love isn't always enough, and that she deserves everything, even if she's the one to give it to herself. So, Carrie Bradshaw isn't destined to grow old with Big or live in a Gramercy palace with Aidan and his kids or become a literary power couple with Duncan, but alone, she is not. If she were, she wouldn't be spending her entire Thanksgiving afternoon delivering pies to all her friends. Carrie is the glue that holds everyone together. That's why it's telling that she is the only member of the And Just Like That friend group who attends Miranda's disastrous Thanksgiving dinner. Carrie's grown so much from the sometimes bad friend she once was in Sex and the City because even if she had a man in her life, she would have been there. In fact, Carrie's only grievance with the dinner is Charlotte's attempt to set her up with Mark. It's not just that Carrie isn't attracted to Mark, it's that through the course of her epic journey that we started with her in 1998, Carrie has realized that she is genuinely happy on her own. In And Just Like That's final moments, we see Carrie not with a man or her girlfriends, but at a very familiar place, her laptop. It's there that she rewrites the epilogue for her novel's heroine to mirror her own, and where she embraces the message of not just And Just Like That but Sex and the City too, that the most fabulous relationship of all is the one you have with yourself. Miranda's why Thanksgiving dinner explained. After 2 seasons of floundering, Miranda is finally living her best life in And Just Like That Season 3, living in a chic new apartment and enjoying a sparkly new relationship with Joy, and she wants to throw a huge Thanksgiving feast to celebrate. Sadly, it quite literally goes to S***T. This dinner was supposed to mirror the swanky soiree Carrie threw at her old apartment in the And Just Like That Season 2 finale. But with all the cancellations, Miranda wound up with Carrie, Mark, Brady, the mother of Brady's unborn child, MIA, and Mia's 2 friends, Silvio and Epcot. His parents were Disney freaks. Things go from bad to worse for this motley crew, and the evening's festivities are capped off by a raw turkey and Epcot's early established cheese intolerance causing the toilet to overflow. It is easily the biggest gross-out scene in the entire history of the Sex and the City franchise. This scene will likely cause a lot of online fist-shaking at those vexed by how And Just Like That has treated Miranda. Here is a once badass lawyer and the voice of Sex and the City's audience, reduced to humiliating storylines and horrible love interests, from the vilified Che Diaz to a clingy nun. Now, in the And Just Like That finale, she's on the ground mopping up poop. That's not an unfair assessment. But Miranda has stealthily been proving her badassery all throughout And Just Like That Season 3, constantly proving that she's still the maturest of the characters. What would have once been big blow-ups with Carrie are calm discussions. While Steve rages at Brady for impregnating MIA, Miranda keeps her cool, even when she's freaking out inside. The show has also finally given Miranda a love interest she deserves in Joy. They truly have one of the healthiest relationships in And Just Like That, with Miranda able to boldly be honest with Joy about her alcoholism, and dropping everything, including her precious Thanksgiving dinner to be with Joy when her dog has an emergency. Life is a matter of perspective, and it's easy to think Miranda had one of the worst And Just Like That endings. But she's not crying over her destroyed bathroom floor or becoming a grandmother to her hapless 20-year-old's baby. Instead, she's enjoying a piece of pie with the love of her life, and on top of the world. And that's what our Miranda deserves. The And Just Like That women are far from blushing brides. It would be a disservice to Carrie Bradshaw and her friends if the And Just Like That finale didn't feature a glamorous event, and with its fancy bridal fashion show, it sure doesn't disappoint. Carrie, Charlotte, Seema, and LTW attend, and while they admire the beautiful gowns, they discuss their thoughts on marriage, a core theme in And Just Like That, and sex and the city. While Carrie shares that she wanted to get married because she felt she was chosen, she ultimately lends more of an ear to Seema, who voices her concerns about her relationship with Adam. In the scene prior, Adam vehemently shut down the idea of marriage. His free-spirited mother, with whom he was very close, never married, and to him, it's just a piece of paper. This rattles Seema, who had grown up thinking she would get married, a dream she's carried into adulthood. Yet, she isn't heartbroken by Adam's firm stance. Instead, she examines who she is, how far she's come, and what she has with Adam. Her fairytale ending with him may look different, but it's still a happily ever after. It also helps that Adam later reassures Carrie, and us, how committed he is to Seema. While Seema is examining the future and Carrie the past, Charlotte and LTW are living the sometimes unromantic present of long-term marriages. LTW has had to babysit Herbert's emotions all season long, putting herself second because of it, while Harry's prostate cancer surgery has rendered his and Charlotte's sex life non-existent.